Begin tape. Hello there, newcomer. Thanks for picking up this cassette tape. So welcome to our county's local warehouse. My name is Christopher Smith, and I will be your tape guide throughout your stay here. We welcome you to Faster SK-12 County with open arms. Anyway, we brought the company back together after 16 years since Faster SK the horror attraction burnt down. It's also because we were planning to open a brand new establishment sooner or later, but there was a little tiny issue. You see, we found some robots from Faster Sewer Factory, except for fallen robots. Sprong Bonnie, Gold Bonnie, and Funtime Bonnie. Since those last two robots were found at Bonnie's Family Diner, except for Sprong Bonnie, because he came from a different location. And so we brought the robots to the warehouse so that we can fix their daytime AI systems and deliver them to the establishment. Their systems were all fine and stable until 4 weeks ago when those slave robots turned into monsters. And there was a few brutal fatalities on the day we turned to monsters. Ever since then, we were unable to fix their systems, except for Strong Bonnie since there's a corpse in him. We found a password to take over the vortex. So we'll figure out who turned these robots into monsters eventually, so in the meantime, I'll guide them what to do here. So, we've heard some rumors lately that these monsters tend to move around this place at night. So in that case, we gave you one defense mechanism, the night vision goggles. Also, there's cameras around this warehouse, so feel free to look at them. So that way, you will know where every single monster is located at when they move. So, about the night vision goggles. We heard from our previous guard that these monsters were affected by this defense mechanism because of the brightness system. So in that case, if a monster gets inside your office, put the night vision goggles on, select the system, and press turn on brightness, then your office will be lighted up at 400% brightness. Then one of the monsters will be blind for a while, and you'll leave. Now, here's the thing about these goggles. Turn on the brightness system might damage your eyesight, and that means we'll have full blindness for eternity. So if you don't want that to happen, then just close your eyes, and when the turn on brightness system is on cooldown state, then just open your eyes again, and then take the goggles off. Now, allow me to explain the name of these monsters. Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Sprong Bonnie, Nightmare Funtime Bonnie, Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare Golden Sprong Bonnie, and Nightmare Freddy plush. Wow, that's a mouthful. So anyway, the Nightmare Freddy plush and Nightmare Freddy will be active tonight. And before I continue, I will tell you that due to the night vision goggles, or the brightness system ban, all the monsters, even Nightmare Freddy plush, will move around the place once only. So if you see Nightmare Freddy inside your office, just put the night vision goggles on and, well, you can figure out the rest. I told you what to do after you put them on. Now you need night vision goggles. And here's something weird about the Nightmare Freddy plush. If you get to your office, he will disable your monitor for 7 seconds and just stare at you. He is harmless though. After 7 seconds, he will go back to camera 7 and the system will be back on. This plushie will start at the exact same spot where Nightmare Freddy starts at, so keep that in mind. And if you were to be killed by one of these monsters, they will eat you up. The previous night guard I mentioned earlier was killed on the 5th night, and there was a funeral for him, so that's sad. So no worries. As long as you do your night guard job correctly, you will be able to survive a week here. You'll be completely fine. And one more thing. Both Nightmare Freddy and Nightmare Freddy plush play some music bugs when they move. So that's it for tonight's training tape, really. So good luck on your first shift here, and I'll talk to you again in the next training tape tomorrow. Bye. End tape. hated. So you did a good job getting through the first night without any problems at all. Good for you. Even though you did tell us that you were traumatized after your first night, and you also told us that you will have nightmares about this job until it's over. So, regardless of that, you're doing great. And there was one thing I forgot to mention to you last night that I should tell you now. So the reason why the monsters move around this place once per night is because if a specific monster's robot were to move or wake up again on the same night, it would cause them to shut down for 5 seconds. Bad. Well, anyway, aside from that though, we have Never Strong, Bonnie, and Number Foxy on the roof tonight. So Never Strong Bonnie's on cam 1 and Number Foxy's on cam 9. So when Strong Bonnie gets in, just put on a night vision goggles, tap button the system, press down by S, and he will go back downstairs. Do the same to Number Foxy as well. But he will run into your office quickly, so just heads up, make sure to react as quick as you can on later nights, okay? Just to avoid dying, you know. Anyway, that's all for tonight. So for that sport, I'll see you tomorrow night. Hopefully. Bye. And peace. hello there, night guard. It seems I may have passed 2 nights so far, and you made it the 3rd night. That is amazing. So anyway, I have to point one thing out about the Nightmare Freddy plush. He doesn't just disable the monitor, he disables both the monitor and then the night vision goggles. So I hope that clears up your confusion. Anyway, with that put aside, I only have one new robot active tonight. He goes by the name of Nightmare Funtime Bonnie, and just like with Nightmare Freddy and the Nightmare Freddy plush, he can also leave the box when he's moving. So anyway, if you see me in your office, go into your night vision goggles, tap brightness system, then tap turn on brightness, and he will leave. And that's so. Oh wait, I forgot to mention one more robot. He's on camera 10. His name is, get this, Unknown. He was called that since we didn't have an idea of what his name was. Funny, right? So anyway, I'll tell you about him. You see, he was gonna be used for Bias Family Diner 1.0, or 0, which opened in 1975. My god, that was 63 years ago. Well anyway though, when we were testing out Unknown's daytime AI systems, he glitched out, and well, his glitches were impossible to fix. We tried everything, so we put him downstairs to rot. And on the guard's 4th night there, the phone guy, who was in the kitchen, got killed by him. And now here he is as a monster, and I mean Unknown. Well anyway, we were told by the previous night guard that he teleported around this warehouse. So if he gets in, then you know what to do if he gets in. Just do what you did with those sponsors on the previous 2 nights, and this night as well. Excluding Nightmare Freddy plush, and he will teleport back to camera 10. Okay, that's it for reals this time. So for the Duck Guys tonight, bye, and tape.